Hi, my name is Jody Rover, and we're in Paonia, Colorado, and we are on our family ranch, which has been in my husband's family since 1889. They did not homestead it, but they came in right after that, and then eventually built, a bigger ranch. Right now, the ranch supports my son, Chase, and my husband and I, and my brother-in-law, Steve Kostler. We have commercial composite cows, which are about 50 to 70% Angus, and the rest continental breed, predominantly Simmental. So that's our cow calf operation. We run our cows on the West Elk Wilderness, and that's our allotment. We are the only only allotment in Colorado in which you can't drive. So we have to get to our allotment by horse. It's the only way. Along with a group of other ranchers here, we started our own meat production, and we have a packing shed and try and sell our own meat here in this area, and we sell to a few restaurants. We just created a new partnership that we hope we can expand on that and be able to use our meat more efficiently, and so that people know that you can look right out here in Paonia, Colorado, see those cows and know where your feed's coming from. I grew up on a farm in Crawford, 10 miles away. I grew up with cows, grew up with horses, a pig, but I grew up with an appreciation for animals and for a country lifestyle, for sure. Mark and I met each other in high school and then married after sort of the end of college. We have 4 children. All of them have college degrees. As a matter of fact, almost all of them have graduate degrees. I think my role, we always laugh that a ranch wife's job is to get a job in town, So that was part of my role. We live a pretty frugal lifestyle as ranchers because the income is not always as strong as you'd like it to be. And I became a nurse, so I provided a steady income to the family. I also provided benefits such as health insurance, so we didn't have to worry about that on the ranch. You learn to work, you work hard, you don't work for a lot of money. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, that the best thing to do financially with this property is to subdivide it and turn it into housing. We would make the most money off of it. But that's a one-time hit for us, and then it's all gone. There's something you get internally, and it's a culture, and your child learns to love their lifestyle. And our son said to us one time, he said, I couldn't have imagined a better life than the one I had growing up on the ranch. And he now runs the ranch and realizes how hard it is to keep that lifestyle for your children. It's a love of the life and a love for the animals and the property that you manage. Not just our own, but our public lands property. We are true stewards of the land. And I think that's why when we're attacked for what we do, it's so personal. Because it's not just something we do, it's something we live. And I don't think people realize that. Our number one goal is managing the land appropriately, but really water retention. All of what we do, including the timed, intensive movement of the cows, helps with water retention. If the ground's healthy, if the grass is growing, water then is retained. A cow is a tool that can help improve the land. We're not just dumb ranchers who, this is what we've always done. We studied it, looked at the science behind it, and we've adapted. And we take care of the land. We maintain all the trails. That's not done by CPW. They may do some of it, but most of it's maintained by the cattle ranchers. We do a lot of that management up there on those public lands. We pick up a lot of trash out there too, that people don't properly haul out. Ranchers have to be involved at a local, state, and federal level, because without a voice, somebody else is going to determine what's going to happen to us. It starts locally, that your local cattle women's associations, your local livestock associations need to be putting articles in the paper. They need to be seen. They need to be a voice for the industry. And then you go to the state level and you do it at the state level, and then we go on to the federal level. It's why my husband's running for a public office, because he's never stopped advocating for our lifestyle. And the only way you can do it is to be involved.